Good evening, everybody. This is Dethaddr at the shop, and I know it's been a long time. I am totally sorry. I got sick right after vacation. Haven't felt very well, not well enough to make anything pretty much until, well, a couple days ago. So, should have been busy busting out videos for you of my trip, but it just felt like crap. So anyway, today we've got something crazy going on, and I'm going to go ahead and take it from, the beginning of Chapter 3. So I think, wait, the Way of Gods and Kings, that's not right. We want, what do we want? The Errand Prince? Declaration of War. That's what we want. Chapter 2. We're playing some Final Fantasy 15 Window Edition, and I think I did X out the tunes on the car so that way we won't be playing any Afrojack for you, which means that there's going to be no copyrighted music besides what's in the game itself. So yeah, I'm betting a lot of it's Yasunori Masuda. And yeah, while I'm talking on that subject, you know, thoughts and prayers go out to him, who's too ill to make music now, and he decided to put off his career indefinitely until he gets better. Rest well, and hopefully you'll be back to make awesome music for games, dude. Well, let's see here. Final Fantasy 15 is actually a really cool game, up until the point where it becomes linear. And then when it becomes linear, I think that it falls apart, and it was that close to greatness if it had just kept the sandbox up for the rest of the game. Because it's really fun to do these treasure hunts, or it's really fun to do the beast hunts and stuff like that. And that's what I've done. Okay, so we're starting off in, let's see here. We're starting off in Chapter 2 here, where you first meet the Imperials and first start getting ambushed and stuff. I'm going to show you exactly how to take care of these stupid pesky Imperials. And it starts with stuff like this over here. At these havens, they have where you can absorb elements. Of course, I've got everything full, so I have to go over there and take a look over here. What you want to do is go down to Elemancy, and it looks like fire is the only one that I don't have. I have some Tri-Cast, which for this time, I think I did that on accident, filled that up. By the way, give me just half a second here. I need to flip over to my Mozilla Firefox. There we go. I just needed to make sure that I have my chat on top in case somebody yells at me here. What we're going to do is we're going to make a spell with the Elemancy. And we don't need any little extras for eating meals or anything like that. We won't need it. As I'm like totally messing this up here. Alright, so we got a fire full. What I want is this thing here. And sometimes this is the only real gripe that I have about this game, really, is sometimes the pickup is kind of a little weird. Especially when it's that close to one of those, because it's the same button that triggers. Okay, that's not going to help me here. And I have to get used to using a controller and the keyboard at the same time, because I cannot play this game with the keyboard. So I have my controller hooked up, which means I'm in big picture mode, which means that in order to do a video for it, I have to capture the window and actually have to have my window up instead of being in the big picture mode. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take one of our empty magic flasks here, and what you're going to do is go all the way up. Take all your fire, take all your ice, take all your lightning, put them together. The thing is, I have a Tri-Cast over there. I don't really need to use Tri-Cast in order to do this. And what you really want to use is your the stuff that you get from the enemies here. Like the Saber Tusk Claw, give us Unicast 3, right? And this is the level 2 enemy that you fight, like just outside of Hammerhead. You're gonna end up with a bunch of them before you get to this point in the game. But if you add these to it, you'll watch as not only does the potency go up, but you'll also see that you get like a whole bunch of spells. So I'm going to back it off here just a little bit and get... So we're going to have 31 Unicast spells at 293 potency. Now, 293 potent. Oh, sorry. Let's try that again. I forgot that if you hit the back button, don't go down, that it'll back you off. But here we go. Craft that. We'll go ahead and equip Noctis with it, and you'll see that it's random. It casts either Fire Aga, Blizz Aga, or Thundaga. That really isn't going to matter. There are some things that are good for one, and there's some things that are good for another. Like, of course, electricity on robots and stuff like that. But you can see that, yeah, I'm severely over-leveled to this point, too. And part of that reason is because of the, part of the reason for that is because of the, doing all that.
Oh, nice here. Indeed.
Let's see, and actually I need to go back to where I was. And I also need to see if I have a, we do not have Chocobos at this point in the game, so no real quick, easy way to get back to them. See, and I think I'm going the wrong way anyway. Where am I at? Okay, I need to go. Yeah, I'm going the right direction. It's a level 1 Reaper Tails. I can't believe these guys are gonna.
We're outnumbered. I propose we take them out one by one.
Could you propose a way to finish this faster?
Oh, hey, there's actually a king here.
That's crossing the line. Sorry.
Take this! Hey, Ignis! Instructions!
That didn't do much. I'm using the wrong swords anyway.
My pleasure.
Hooked up! I'm impressed.
Alright, since I did find a Reaper King, let's use some of this stuff on him. And you notice how it like hit him for like massive damage? So I didn't even realize this battle was here. So it's kind of funny. Jeez, he's gonna knock me down a bunch of times. So we're supposed to be fighting Imperials. We're not that high a level. We're higher than we should be, but we shouldn't be fighting Reaper Kings.
Gladio, do it!
We're sorely outmatched. Let us retreat.
No.
Nice work, Gladio! Get back!
We don't retreat unless it's the big ugly robot.
Try this.
Alright, boys, we're in the home stretch.
One more time.
Gladio, do it! Cool full
I should finish him off with a spell. Right after I get Prompto potion. There we go. Hi, guy. Boom.
Yeah.
I even amaze myself sometimes.
Your ego is what amazes me.
Alright, I did not even know that that was there.
Actually made it.
And this was actually not the one that I was looking for. I was looking for the one where you first get into the tomb, which was lower level than what I am right now. But this is going to be fun anyway, because we're going to go in here, and I think we're going in with Core. And the other guys are going a different direction, and we're just going to, like, beat them down. Hi, Core, how you doing? Oh, well, it isn't Core yet, it's the... I forget what her name is.
From here, we will split into two
Monica.
groups. Prince Noctis, please join the Marshal up ahead. The rest of you will assist me in the diversionary effort.
So it's me and Core, huh? Yeah, it's me and Core. Proceed. Proceed, sir.
I'll see you guys later.
You go give him hell. We'll do the same on our end.
Cheesy grin from Gladio. That's crazy. It's crazy talk, man. Crazy talk. I love how they put you in all these crags and you're like, ugh, 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 ugh. Well, I have to admit that kind of looks a little wonky there. It doesn't look like he's feeling along the wall at all. Whew! Got the sun in our eyes. Crazy. There's Core.
Once we're in, we launch our ambush, pushing out while support pushes in, crushing the enemy from both sides.
It's funny how he doesn't look like he's, like, you know, talking directly to you at all. He's just kind of staring off. Yeah. So we're just gonna go blast through a bunch of Imperial guys. Now, since I already have a save on this, I'm not even gonna bother grabbing any of the junk. We're just gonna like that. I just want to make sure I don't kill him too fast, because if I do, then we're not going to be able to show you this. How's it going, Soapy?
Walk through the park.
So it should be. Otherwise, you don't get in everyone's way.
Could have gone it alone if I wanted.
That mentality could prove your undoing, Highness. Above us!
Got it!
Oh, above us, we got it, alright. First we do that. And then... Hi. Bye. Torch myself.
Will the others be alright on their own?
Worry will only compromise your focus.
Yeah.
See if I can get him before I die. Okay, so if you haven't got it by now, you should totally have the gist of this by now.
On your feet, Highness.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, quite truthfully, I've been sick for quite a bit, so I'm just now getting back to feeling okay. I'm doing some stuff here. You know, I might actually turn this music down a little bit, because when it gets into battle, man, that is like loud. And that's not the way to do it. It's in here. Options. Audio. Oh, wow. Master volume. Look at that. Ah. Speakers, television. Well, it's not coming through on my television, but we'll do this. We'll do 66, and that should be enough because it's going to be really loud. But anyway, yeah, I've been sick, so so I've not been streaming very much at all this whole entire month. I should have probably been putting together my stuff. Okay, so you get the gist of the what this magic does to the Imperial ambush. In fact, there's something on our the little vignettes that pops up that says magic is like super powerful and stuff like. It's true. In this game, the magic is extremely powerful. And I think Legacy is probably the one yeah, Legacy is the one that I was supposed to show you guys, because this is where you first meet the Imperials. Not getting my butt kicked by Scorpion King, or, well, what do they call him? I guess it was almost a Scorpion King. A Reaper King that was way bigger than my level, but whatever. This game you should be able to handle most of the guys. I'm not on the easy mode, so I don't get the extra stuff as far as that goes. But the thing is with the Windows version of this, they actually give you quite a few things that are crazy on how powerful they are, because they allowed me to do stuff that I should never have been able to do early in the game, which I'll show you that stuff real quick here. First off is they gave everybody a Magitech exosuit, which you see mine are fully charged right now because I've not used them today. But every day, well actually day is 18 hours, they'll fully charge up and gives you 30 minutes of pretty much invulnerability in battle. I mean, absolute invulnerability. So anything that any enemy tries to do against you, even ones that are greatly ahead of your level, will do absolutely nothing. They won't be able to cast death on you or anything like that, or do something that should kill you, which that is crazy. They also give you, like, let's see here, I think they give you a Ragnarok to begin with, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to say it's Gaibolg, maybe Gaybolg, I'm not sure, or maybe it's Gibolg. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, somebody can correct me there. I think that they give you a set of Avengers, I'm not 100% sure, somebody else might have that. But this year I have not done the Illumancy on this, so that's what we will do, is we'll pop the Illumancy on this, because it should have full stuff, yeah. And they only have 2 magic flasks at this point in the game. You only have 2 magic flasks. But you can just grab the stuff for Illumancy from your from anywhere in your game. And I'm hoping that this doesn't crash too, because this game like totally pings my I've got a 4 gig card, which I'll look to upgrade probably around Black Friday, but it pings my card all the way up at max as soon as it starts up, so I'm not worried because the heat stays pretty much down. So alright, I've got Saber-Tusk Claws here of 58, so that's going to give me how many now? 22. Alright, all the way up. That'll give me 22. Go ahead and equip that. 22. And this one should be outside the... Let's see, where am I at? It's not the same spot though. Oh, it's because I was going to the Prairie Outpost here, so this is the best part right here. Well, this game is actually really cool. I absolutely do. Oh yeah, and this is one of the cool things, Terra Battle. Terra Battle Regalia. They have a lot of cool stuff that they added. And Terra Battle, I played quite a bit on my, for a while on my tablet. And boy, it's a cool game. You'll probably be way behind now. And no need to fast travel. I'm going to let it go on its own. I do not think that I have any tunes playing on this. We'll find out in a second. Yeah, I don't. This is the only place where I have to be careful, because they do have an Afrojack tune in here that is copyrighted material, so we're going to try not to play that. And which, if we just leave the music off, it's fine. The funny thing is that the guys sometimes will talk to each other too while you're driving, so you miss out on the conversations if you're listening. Well, you don't really miss out on the conversations because you can hear them through the music. But they do have music from all of the Final Fantasies. You can buy discs for the car, and it'll allow you to play all the cool stuff. Like, I prefer the Red Wings while I'm traveling in the car. The old Final Fantasy IV, you know, where
And this must be the
Kain and
outpost
Cecil
signature.
are flying in.
Yeah, it looks like a hub for hunters.
Maybe they know something.
Yeah, they know something. She knows something the most. This is the girl we were talking to earlier.
Your Highness, I'm
in the wrong
glad you're
chapter.
safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the
Her name
Crown's
is
Guard
Elshit.
didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we
Iris
speak,
is Gladiolus'
seeing
sister,
her the rest
by
of the way to Lestalem.
I might
I owe
actually
you guys
play this
big
again all the way from the beginning and stream the whole thing.
Head for the royal
Well, I mean,
tomb.
not the whole thing.
Marshal await.
Across the land, Blossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have...
Yeah, I'm just gonna not even bother listening to that. Now, she just gave me another magic flask, and the magic flasks are what I use to go there and make these spells. We're gonna run up and over here.
First the Crown City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Kor the Restless.
Yeah.
Somehow not as catchy as Kor the Immortal.
Making it out of insomnia only adds to his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Huh?
The wise make their own luck.
You think it's a coincidence he's made it out of all those battles alive?
So essentially, if you haven't played the game before and haven't watched a lot of play on the game.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Oh, golly. I'm totally... Oh, this guy is, like, totally whipping me. Come on now. Here we go. Bye-bye. And I do have the little notes up that'll tell you how to recover stuff. But, okay, this guy right here that I have is the Crown Prince. And by the way, his appearance is not... it's not what it is, because the little thing that you see up in the corner that says Server Avatara lets you change your avatar. Now, I found out just the other day, because I replayed the Titan fight 30 times at least, trying to figure out what the hell settings I needed to go over there and put it on to get past this one point. Come to find out that you just have to change back to your default guy, because it's the avatar that crashes your game. I had it all the way down to where the lowest settings possible, and the game looked like total utter crap. It was hilarious how bad it looked. But yet the voice acting was still on par.
Bastards that fly.
Yeah, I hate bastards that fly too. And I have to remember too, I don't have as much magic as I do later in the game, so getting stasis mode is not good for you. It means you can't warp strike, and it means that you can't go there and or you take more damage. And you get your magic back by point warping to a place that says point warp on it.
None the worse for wear.
Alright, so Noctis is the crown prince of a place called Insomnia.
A tomb fit
Which,
for royalty.
which is kind of like
Let's go in and find the
magical
Marshal.
and modern all at the same time, which is why we have a car. And they were supposed to sign an Imperial, or the Empire was invited to sign a treaty, but the Empire decided to attack Insomnia instead, ended up killing his father, the king, so he inherited pretty much all of the king's powers, which you'll end up getting down the road here. And this is just the start of him learning about his powers from Kor, which is one of the king's guards that got out.
Marshal. At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me? Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why?
Because he loved you.
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father.
Next time I'll make sure I remove the
always had
cursor
faith in you,
from the
that
window.
when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
The music in this is really great too. So that's to be expected.
The power of kings goes with you, Your Majesty.
It's called the Armor Guard. There's like 13 of them that you can collect. And they do some pretty powerful attacks. This is what it tells you right here. Royal Arms. Alright, so we got the Sword of the Wise. So now we can go ahead and of course there's player pictures here. Actually, I'll go ahead and like this one. I do like this photo. That's pretty cool. And it'll allow you to save the photos too, and you can take your own pictures too. It's like if I want to take a picture, I think that let's see, can I open the menu? Oh, I can't open the menu here. So you can only do it from pretty much right there. That's actually on the other side of the door that they took that picture. So.
That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being.
Alright,
Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
Yeah, this is where it's gonna get all
how
crazy.
many of these powers are out?
Okay, so here we go. As soon as we can do this, we can actually go over there and take a photo with the camera.
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted
That's
the
pretty
help
cool
of
if
the
I can
hunters.
get that picture.
They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Keekatrick Trench. We know there to be a crypt, deep inside the tunnels.
Nope, can't get it because I'm just not far enough out of the thing because they took it right at the door. I knew that they did. All right, we're just gonna go to Kika, whatever it was, Trench, and that's where the Imperials are gonna be waiting here in a second. Who wants a measure of ours?
Head bashing.
Funny thing is, oh, if that hadn't happened, then Noct would actually have killed all these guys before they even had a chance to fight. Now they're gonna praise Core.
You haven't lost your edge one bit, Marshal.
Still got an edge at any rate.
Ooh, I wonder what he's got. Looks like he has a Masamune. You do get a Masamune too, with the Windows version. It's crazy how much stuff they actually give you. I mean, the Magitech armor itself, I've done some really crazy stuff, like there's some severely hard enemies that I've already taken out. And those are the guys right there, man. Those things drop on you consistently throughout the game. And I'm going to show you how to take care of this stuff. And it's all using that magic. All you got to do is make those spells just like I showed you.
Against the Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place.
See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run in as fast as I can.
No orders for me.
So you've been on this rifleman, right? And then we're going to come over here and go, whoop. Hi guys, bye guys. Look at how fast those guys die. I mean, they're just, blah! Of course, these are only 3 or 4. I'll just kind of wait around.
Can't stop Noct.
And the best part is, here we go. Gonna get the drop. They're dropping. That's the stuff we're waiting for right there. They're gonna drop before I get the chance, though. Oh, here we go. And there we go. Ooh. Bye-bye. Have a good night, guys. See you later. See, the best part is okay, there's an actual gun over here that I could have used on them.
Fine, sir.
Which is the normal way to actually do that if you don't want to use any magic. But the thing is, I've got so many spells here. I mean, I've got 20 more of those unit casts.
Time for horseplay. My hand slipped.
And what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna walk over here, just kind of calmly. Because I know that there's some crazy stuff going on over here too. There's like some big like robot thing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here.
Empires everywhere. See your opponents for what they are.
Hey, look at this! Oh! Boom! Oh, that hurt. So that wasn't the one I would have liked, but it still hurt. And yeah, that's the reason why you gotta watch out, is because he's got like these rockets that'll take you in one shot. Since these guys are right in my face, I'll go ahead and take them down.
Keep it together.
He's just been running around. Now he's broken, and now he's dead. Oh, he will be dead in a second here. Oh,
Well done,
yeah, he
man.
died.
Thank you, sir.
Look at that.
From the Marshals, indeed.
So it's like piece of cake. So the Imperials are like nothing compared to this magic that you got. All you have to do is get 99 of each one, which it's real easy to get 99. And then we'll show you this too, because if you come down to your Ascension, this is kind of like Final Fantasy X sphere grid kind of in a way, but not really, because it breaks it up into categories. So it plays a lot like Skyrim's hierarchy of stuff, but it all makes sense considering that you have 4 guys. But if you go down to magic here, you can actually do where you absorb more energy from the elemental deposits. And for 24 AP, which is really easy to earn in this game, by the way, you can do stuff that while you're driving in the car, which is one of the first ones I get, or riding a chocobo, you can, or chocobo, or whatever however you pronounce it. I've always pronounced it chocobo myself. But you go there, and if you get 24 AP, you get more energy from the elemental deposits, which means it takes 2 to fill you up to 99. You'll usually find one of each type around any one of the campsites, which they're pretty plentiful in the game. So you can make those. You can make those spells. You'll have 99 in no time. And all you really got to do is kill a bunch of them little wanny level 2 molds, which are everywhere.
Dangerous? This particular model poses a mild to moderate threat.
Mild to moderate threat.
Somewhat dangerous.
Marshal, you'd have to be pretty badass to take that down, right?
Think you're up to it? Let's see what you can do.
Huh. That's
the
kind of
plan,
funny.
Ignis?
There we go.
Harrow said.
Had to be in the right spot. You like how that Magitech armor just kind of... And there he goes. He's down. Oh. It's lucky he nailed me with the... I think that I have like a blood sword, or a blood saber too, so... He was so close to dying. And the other one's almost dead. Look at that. Boom. And once again, I blew myself up and put myself in stasis just to go there and do that. Watch this. Now, if you're lucky and you happen to get the,
And you, Marshal?
No problem.
If you're lucky and you happen to get the lightning on the first go with those guys, it'll tear them up, and you'll be able to hit them in like 1 or 2 hits, and they're gone. So that's the first encounters with the Imperials, and as you'll see here in a bit, the Imperials get kind of crazy on how they do stuff here. So the second set that I'm gonna show you here, let's see, happens, when does it happen? Or do I even have a save that's... See, the problem with the Windows version is it'll save over old saves too, so it's kind of tough when you want to keep something like somewhere out in the middle of the game, because it tries saving over. And I think that it's saved over pretty much everything that I've had before. So the next thing that I will go to is this is in Chapter 3, The Way of Gods and Kings. We're in Ulster Slough. The things that we're fighting right now are pretty much the bigger brothers of the ones that we fought before. So instead of fighting the little those little saber tusk guys, level 2, we've got the slightly more beefy Vor tusks, which are level 14, which there is a hunt for them from the Chocobo Ranch. That's literally just outside the ranch that you'll fight 9 of them. So you can easily go over there and break the pieces off and get yourself a bunch of the Vortooth bristles. That's what you're looking for there. And it'll do the same thing with that, except for this time you'll get what's called dual cast, which will give you... It'll do the same thing, but it'll go there and give you 2 spells. Or it gives you a chance for a second casting, so you can cast like one on top of the other, which is kind of cool. Let me take a look and see what good old Noctis has here. You'll notice that his name is Debonair. I named him after the guy from Ogre Battle. Probably should have named him Tristan, seeing how he was the prince in Ogre Battle, but I wasn't thinking at the time. And I'm really bad with coming up with names. He's lucky he didn't get named Zickweed, because that's usually what I name him, Z-I-Q-W-I-D, when I can't come up with a name. So let's see what he has for his gear. He's got, yeah, Unicast 3, which is what you're going to get from Vortooth Bristles. Let me see if I have the stuff for Elemancy, just to show you. Well, I'll just kind of semi-show you here, because I don't have a full slot, but I mean, you'll see with full stacks, you're automatically going to have near 200 to begin with, and that's just crazy, because I've got 140 here with 68, 64, and 60. It only gives me Unicast 2. But the things we're going to be getting now are going to be way down here. I'm hoping that they're, yeah, Vortooth Bristles, which I've got like 94 of them. So, when it all comes down, that's going to end up being a lot. Let me go see if I can find, oh yeah, Ulster Slough, there's one right down here. Let's see if I've got if I can actually pull the elements down. If I had the elements or if I already got them. Oh.
Time to boogie.
Right. Speaking of those Vortooth, you got the jump on me. Nice.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Anytime. Yeah!
Don't miss!
And those bristles that you see there, yeah, those are what you're looking for. And these guys are all over the slough, all around the slough, anywhere where you're not finding those big gorillas. Oh, well, there's the Imperials. Okay, so let's show you what this will do here to the Imperials. Where are they dropping at? Are they not going to drop? Oh, yeah, they are going to drop. Here we go. As long as it doesn't drop the robot on me, I'll be cool. Because he's too strong for us here. So if you want to get real close, though, because I should have been like right where they were at. Because if I am, you can get them all in one shot. See, that was pretty close. But you can see reflex enhancers, inventory full.
Here we are.
And I'll show you this here too. I could do the strategy, but he was dead. Okay, so every Imperial,
And on we go.
every Imperial army that comes out, that's what I have my magic out for. I use it just to go over there and pop them. And if you catch them right when it opens and everybody drops down, you hit all of them. You don't have to fight any of them. Now, I did find out just fairly recently that a bit later on, after you've met Titan, you'll start getting not the level 80-something robot or 68 robot, but there's a level 40-something robot that comes out with them. And he'll take a little bit more effort than just one spell to take out, but basically the same thing. Let's see here. Let me show you here these items, though. Now, you're going to love this because it's an easy way to get Magitech boosters. Negates all MP costs, which is really cool. And reflex enhancers, which allows Noctis to automatically avoid enemy attacks. Which, yeah, those are really good. Both really good because you can warp strike your heart out with the Magitech booster. With the reflex enhancer, he does dodge really well. I've done that before. But the cool thing about those is that you can also make other spells with them, and unfortunately, fortunately they're the strongest spells in the game. Unfortunately, they don't give you that many. It looks like I pulled down all of the Elemancy here for the because this would have been one right here. But I'll show you real quick the Elemancy. What those ones do provide, though, if you were to actually use them. Like Magitech Booster will give you Quint Cast. So this will let you cast Fire, Blizzara, and Thundara at random up to 5 times. And it'll be Aga once you hit 3. But the funny thing is that, yeah, you can actually use Magitech boosters. Oh, did I hit graph? No, not yet. Okay, you can actually hit the Magitech booster, right? And you can actually crank this puppy up. As you can see, you get 20 potency a shot. All the way up to 999 potency. I don't think it goes over. I don't think it breaks 999. But as you can see down there, that Quint Cast only gives you ×4. And I think it gives you ×4 because I have one of the extra spells on there. But you can get 2 extra spells, so you can get 5 casts of Quint Cast, which 5 times 999 damage, or 999 potency. I mean, if I'm throwing out 302s and it's clearing guys out, could you imagine what 5 times a potency 999 would do to something? That'd be some pretty bad screws there going on. But the thing is that because you're able to just knock out the Imperials like that, and I'm still only using Unicast, I believe. I might, let me see what Noctis is using. Not sure whether it's Unicast or whether it's dual, but Unicast will still kill these Imperials at this point in time, so you should be able to go over there and just wipe out legions of Imperials, get your Magitech stuff, make your super strong, powerful ones for your bosses, and just have a nice day, pretty much. So, check out Noctis here. Oh, he's got, yeah, Unicast 3. He's only using Unicast, so he's using the original one from the original Vortooths, not even the original Saber Fangs, not even the Vortooths.
Man, that hurts.
Another headache. This is not normal.
He starts getting headaches at one point in the game. And the worst part about the Imperials, too, is that they'll stop you on the road.
Yeah.
I think those Imperial soldiers...
I heard something about Imperial soldiers, and you can see the shadow right there, so let's see if we can do this right this time. Okay, they're coming out.
Farewell.
We're just gonna do this. That Vortooth wants to make something of it. It's not gonna happen, though. Oh, punks.
Thanks. Don't mention it.
There we go. One shot. Okay, oh. I wonder what I got on my pegs here. Let's see what my mouse has to say.
Glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious.
Yeah, that's pretty glorious. I don't care who you are. Just being able to take out legions like that, and then you get, like I said, you get your high-end stuff. Those sell for a decent amount too. Those reflex boosters and the Magitech boosters both sell for a decent amount. We'll go up to the car real quick because there is a shop in the car. And you see how much they sell for. One of my favorite places though to go is there's a hunt for bullets and scarm bullets. And for some odd reason, the dip in that rock, the Imperials like to drop in the same dip that they're in. So you could go there and get the Imperials up there with that, and the bullet stuff's actually worth quite a bit of money.
Nothing like nature in the middle of nowhere.
So, here's another car that I had before. It's purple with a chocobo on one side and a cactar on the other. Take a look at the regalia here, and it's got the shop. Anytime you enter the shop, you get that ding-dong music. And if you go to sell, Magitech boosters are worth 300, reflex and enhancers are worth 300 as well. Now, I was talking about those bullets that I love to go beat up on. Now, we'll go down here and we'll show you what those are worth, because they've got some pretty cool stuff. Let's see. Boy, it's way up here too. Bullet Carapace is only worth 160, unfortunately, but these shield spikes that they have, 1,200 gold a piece, man, or 1,200 gil a piece. That's nothing to be scoffed at in this game, especially when you can just go into a city. You can buy cooking ingredients for camp and just like totally wipe out your supply of money. I wouldn't buy that many though, because you usually can get whatever you need. But anyway, I might go back to the beginning, show you from the beginning, but figure anybody who might, you know, just be tired of them damn Imperials dropping on them all the time, because they do drop like literally all the time, just make yourself some spells, fully stacked. Just try and line up with it when they pop down on you. You can blitz them all in one shot every time. Alright guys, sorry for being gone so long, but this is Dethaddr at the Death Shop. This is how to rid yourself of them pesky Imperials in Final Fantasy 15. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Many thanks to Soapy Soprano for coming in today. We very much appreciate it, sir. And I will catch you later with something else. Have a good night, folks. Thanks for watching.